Packing for an Alaskan cruise can be daunting. I know because I've spent the time and energy to research what I need to bring for my trip. I'm going on a Princess 7-day cruise to Alaska in mid to late May, so what I pack will be specific to the time of the year that I'm going. So it may be a little bit different for your trip, but this is what I'm packing. I'm going to show you what I'm bringing, and we'll come back later to after the trip to show you what I actually used and what maybe I should have brought too. I'm a chronic overpacker, so also keep that in mind. This is also my first time going to Alaska, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I checked the forecast, it says it's a high in the 50s, but I heard that that can be deceiving and it actually feels a lot colder than it is. So we're gonna start off with outerwear. I really debated bringing this, but from what I've seen, it looks like I really should bring it, so I'm packing it, and that's a puffer jacket. I got this one from Columbia. It's got this insulation on the inside to keep you warm, and it has a detachable fur hoodie thing. So I think this should work really well, and I got it in a size up so that I can layer with sweaters and other layers underneath. And then I also got this rain jacket from Columbia, which I also sized up in, and it also has this waterproof layer on the inside, so if it does rain, which it probably will, I'm going to stay dry. And my third purchase from Columbia was this fleece like zip up sweater. It's so soft and comfy. I'm really excited to wear this, and I think this will be great to layer under these other jackets so I can stay warm. In terms of shoes, I'm bringing 4 pairs of shoes. One is these waterproof boots. I've had these for a number of years, and I wear them whenever I'm going somewhere snowy. I'm not sure if there's going to be any snow, but if it's raining, I think this will help a lot. They will not fit in my bag, so I'm wearing them on the plane. And then I'm bringing just a pair of like casual sandals. There are a couple formal nights on the cruise, so these will go well with the dress and skirt that I'm bringing, which I'll show you later. And then I just have my standard hiking boots that I wear all the time. We will be doing some hiking and other outdoor activities, of course, so these will be perfect. And then just some Nike gym shoes I'll be wearing around the ship and to go work out in. I am using packing cubes, so the set that I got from Amazon, which I'll link in the description, includes this shoe bag. So I'm putting everything into there. And then for the excursion days, I'm bringing this backpack. It's a backpack I use for a lot of my trips. It's just something pretty lightweight that will fit what I need. So for accessories, I am bringing these winter gloves, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna need or not. I'm also bringing these lighter weight gloves that have these little sticky things so I can still use my phone and whatnot while I'm wearing them. These are actually figure skating gloves. And then I'm bringing this fur headband thing, which I thought was really cute. Which I also use for figure skating. And then just a standard beanie. So my accessories fit in this little accessory bag, except the winter gloves don't fit, so I'm just gonna shove them in somewhere. Circling back to my plane outfit, I'm wearing this big chunky sweater on the plane because I want to wear something heavy to not fill up my luggage too much, which is already on the verge of being too heavy, I think. And I'm just wearing a t-shirt under that and some leggings. I personally get really cold on the plane anyway, so it's nice to have a sweater. As far as other bags, I'm bringing just this little black crossbody bag for the formal nights. It pretty much just fits my phone and like maybe a lipstick or something. And then I'm bringing a fanny pack. This is so useful on cruises or just traveling in general. It's great to be able to have your essentials without having to carry something around. So this cube is going to be my pajamas. I'm bringing 1 pair of like sweat shorts and then 2 pairs of sweatpants. I get cold really easily, so I'd rather err on the side of caution and bring warm clothes so that I'm not freezing at night. And then I'm bringing just 3 like baggy t-shirts because that's what I like to sleep in. This is my long sleeve t-shirt packing cube. I'm bringing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long sleeve t-shirts, one of which is a flannel. I think some of these are technically pajama shirts, but I don't really care. I think they're really cute, so I'll wear it as a normal top. And I love these like waffle knit type fabrics. They're super soft and cozy. And I love soft fabrics. I'm like obsessed with anything that's soft. So this cube ended up being tank tops, which I'm using for layering, and just other stuff that didn't fit anywhere else. So I have my sports bras and my regular bras in here as well. I'm bringing 3 sports bras, 3 regular bras. I think that should be plenty. Honestly, it's probably overkill. But like I said, I am an overpacker. I like to pack things that could be used for multiple purposes. So I could wear this to the gym. I could wear it under my flannel. I could wear it under a sweater. And everything I'm bringing is kind of in the same like color scheme, so I can mix and match really easily. So this big one's gonna be all my bottoms, so mostly leggings. I'm bringing 2 pairs of these fleece lined leggings. Since it's gonna be cold, I think that's gonna be really useful, especially when we're out looking at the glaciers and things like that. I'm not bringing any jeans, but I'm bringing 1 pair of cargo pants. I don't know if I'm gonna wear them or not, we'll see. I do have a skirt in here that I plan on wearing for one of the formal nights. Just a plain black skirt that can be paired with any top that looks nice, so that's really easy. And then I have 6 pairs of leggings, which is probably also overkill, but I do plan on working out at the gym pretty frequently, and I just like to have a lot of options. And I am bringing mostly leggings that have pockets, because it makes it so much easier to carry things around like your phone or your key card, things like that. So this is my cube of sweaters. First of all, I'm bringing this puffy vest. I thought this would be great to layer over the long sleeve t-shirts. I haven't worn this too much yet. It's from Fabletics, it's so comfy, I love it. So I'm just excited to wear it. And then I found this cute turtleneck sweater at Aerie, which I thought I could wear with the black skirt or just over leggings. I also have this quarter zip sweater from Fabletics. It's really soft and comfy. Could be nice for just lounging around on the ship. Then I have one other nice sweater. This is from Lisa Todd. It's a cashmere sweater, so it's really light. And then I have my other formal outfit, which is this dress, which is from Hollister. It's a maxi dress. It is strap or sleeveless, and I don't know how cold it's going to be on the ship, so I might have to wear a jacket over it. I don't have a cardigan, unfortunately, so we'll see how that goes. And then my final cube here is just socks and underwear, and then a bikini. I'm just bringing one like sporty bikini. I am going snorkeling, so I do need to have swimwear. There are pools and hot tubs on the ship. I'm not sure if I'll actually go in them or not, but I think one bikini should be enough. So socks, this is really important, especially if you're going hiking or doing anything outdoorsy. Hiking socks are key to not getting blisters. I used to be super loyal to my Smart Wool socks, but I recently got converted over to these Bombas. I love them so much. I hike a lot, so it's really important to get the right socks to not get blisters. All in all, I have 10 pairs of socks. I'd rather have more than less. Sometimes your feet get sweaty and gross and you want to change your socks out during the day, so that's really important to have. Then I have 11 pairs of underwear. Like I said, it's a 7-day cruise, but I am getting there a day early into Seattle, so the trip's a little bit longer than that. It's like 9 days total. So that's everything that's in my main luggage. So next I'll cover my carry-on bag, which is actually my camera bag. So I got this bag from B&H Photo. It's a camera bag, but it doesn't look like one, which is why I bought it. I think it makes me look a little bit less of like a target for someone who might want to steal my camera. And it has a lot of cool compartments. So of course, we have the side here. This is where the camera goes, but I'm using the camera to film this, so I can't show you that right now. If you do want to see a full video on what I keep in my camera bag as far as gear, I can do another video on that. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But for the purposes of this video, we'll be covering what I need for Alaska. So in this back section here, I have a book I've been meaning to finish for a while. And then I just have some like rain gear for my camera and for the bag. And I can just kind of stuff some other stuff into here too if I need to. And then the main compartment, I have my GoPro. I have my big telephoto lens, which I have wrapped in this sticky wrap thing, which is really convenient. It can be used to protect camera gear or honestly anything that's fragile. So I'll link that in the description too because it's really handy. I'm bringing some polarized sunglasses. These are from Sunski, which is the only brand that I use personally because I have a small face and it's really hard to find sunglasses that fit me. Then I just have some earbuds, some snacks for the plane, and I have various camera gear stuff like extra batteries and SD cards and stuff like that. And of course my passport, we gotta have that. So that covers everything that I'm bringing. One thing I did want to note is I am not bringing binoculars. A lot of videos have said to bring binoculars, but since I'm bringing my telephoto lens, I feel like that's kind of overkill. We'll see if I regret that decision or not. Oh, I forgot I also have a toiletries bag, of course. So one other thing that I'm bringing is these motion sickness wristbands. I bought them for another cruise and I didn't end up using them, but it's good to have them just in case. And then one last thing everyone says you should bring is poopery, especially if you're in a room with somebody else and you don't want to stink up the bathroom. So I leave tomorrow for my cruise. I'm super excited. I've never been to Alaska. I cannot wait to go. Hopefully I'm bringing everything that I need and not bringing too much. I did weigh my suitcase and it was like 44 pounds and the limit is 50 pounds. Worst case scenario, I'll take the puffer jacket out and I'll wear it on the plane, but hopefully I don't have to do that. I will update you once I am back from Alaska. So I just got back from my trip a few days ago and I wanted to update you all on what I ended up wearing a lot, what I ended up not using, and what I should have brought. I'll start off by saying that it was a lot warmer than I expected. I thought it was going to be really cold since it's Alaska, and even though the forecast said it would be around 50 degrees, I had seen a lot of videos saying that it actually feels colder than that. So I packed a lot of layers. I thought I'd probably have to have 3 layers every time I went outside, but that was definitely not the case. We realized pretty quickly that wearing 3 layers was way too much and we were sweating and it was just annoying. We'd have to take layers off as we were walking around and carry them, so don't do that. Especially if you're going in the summer, you're not going to need to wear as much as you think. So for instance, this Columbia middle layer that I have, I ended up not wearing that very much at all. What was actually more practical was wearing a long sleeve t-shirt and then the puffer jacket over it. What I like to wear on the ship was the long sleeve t-shirt with the vest over it. That was really practical because you can stay warm without getting too hot and easily take it off, and it's not like this bulky thing you have to carry around. Also, I did not wear my gloves at all, neither pair actually. But I'm also really not a glove person, so it might just depend on who you are and your preferences. But for me, I did not need gloves. Another thing I will say is I did not need the hiking boots. That was probably my biggest mistake because that cost me a lot of weight in my luggage. My luggage ended up weighing 47 pounds and the weight limit for Southwest flights is 50 pounds. What I did end up wearing a lot was these boots, which are waterproof and they actually have really good traction as well. So if you're not doing any serious hikes, don't bother bringing hiking shoes or hiking boots. They just take up too much space. You only need 1 pair of winter boots, that's going to be enough. Having the Nikes was also great for wearing around the ship and to go do workouts in the gym. They're super practical to just slip on and be more comfortable. The other thing I did not use at all was the fanny pack. I thought this was going to be essential because it was on my last cruise, but since pretty much all my leggings had pockets, I didn't really need a fanny pack since all I would carry around was my phone and had a lanyard for my room key, so I just didn't need the fanny pack at all. Speaking of leggings, bring as many pairs as you can fit because I actually pretty much ran out of leggings by the end of the cruise. I wore them so much, especially if you're going to be working out, you're going to sweat and then you'll want to change into other leggings later in the day. I did wear the fleece leggings when we were out doing excursions, which was good. They did keep my legs really warm. I only ended up wearing the cargo pants once just because I ran out of leggings, like I said. I also ended up wearing my sweatpants a lot around the ship just so I could be comfortable. I'm also glad I didn't bring binoculars because I did not end up needing them. I had my telephoto lens like I mentioned, so that was good enough to see things far away, at least for me. Unfortunately, did not really see any whales in the ocean like I was hoping to. I did see bald eagles, but I didn't need anything to see that. You can just see them in the sky with your eyes. They do also have the binocular stand things on the ship if you want to use that. I will also say bring as many socks as you can because I was starting to run out of socks by the end of the trip as well. I did get my socks wet in one of the excursions, but luckily I had brought extra socks as they recommended to us. So packing extra socks is really essential whenever you do any excursions that involve water. The area I overpacked in the most is probably tops. I didn't end up using all of my tops. I did end up buying 2 tops while I was there as well. I got a long sleeve shirt and a sweatshirt. So I ended up having too many tops, but it wasn't too crazy. I didn't go too overboard. So you may have a different experience than me depending on when you go to Alaska. But like I said, if you're going mid to late May, it's actually warmer than you would think. So don't overpack. Don't bring too many boots that are gonna weigh down your luggage, so you can have room in your luggage for anything that you buy souvenir wise. I did bring some formal outfits, but I feel like I was still a little bit underdressed, especially since the friend I went with dressed fancier than I did. So I could have brought nicer looking clothes for that. But otherwise, I think I did pretty good with what I packed, and I highly recommend packing cubes. They help me stay organized so much while on the ship and while trying to pack up to go home. So let me know in the comments below if this was helpful for you and if you have any of your own tips from traveling on cruises. Thanks for watching.